Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Starlight Ocean. I will be your guide and dungeon master, Mara. Before we hop in today, I want to make sure that you get a chance to meet all of these incredible players. So if everybody goes around, see where you can find yourself and what your favorite flower is. Yeah, that's today's question. As I said, my name is Mara. I can be found on the internet at Lore Dropout or College of Lore Dropout. I forget which social media sites I use for which username, so good luck. And you can also find my articles by searching up my name and my favorite flower. I should have thought about this when I said, oh, that's a good question. I gotta say, my favorite flower is the little one that grows out of a Christmas cactus. I just think they're so cute, and they're only around for like 2 weeks out of the year, and I love them. So that is me. Sable, would you please introduce yourself?
Of course. Hello, I'm Sable. You can find me anywhere on the internet at Ipathea. And I'm realizing now that I forgot to look up a fun fact. So I'm just going to tell you a fun fact about my cat, because he's sitting like right over there, and that's all I can think about. Did you know that Yoshi has different colored toe beans? He's so cute, so fluffy. And my favorite flower. Oh, this feels like choosing like a child. I think hydrangeas, because like you can change the color based on the soil, so there's like a lot of different options, and there's so many of them on like one blossom. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Head over to Sweet.
Hello, I am Sweet, she, they pronouns. You can find me anywhere at _Sweet Stories, except for Hive and Tumblr. You can find me somehow there. Yeah, you can find me here as well. I'm always here. Let's see, my favorite flower, I would have to say, I think jasmine flowers, because they smell so good. And I don't feel like they're used enough for scents. Like, put that shit in a candle. I'd buy it every time. Give it to me. Thank you.
Love that. Thank you so much. Let's head over to Reed.
Hello, my name is Reed or Snail. You can find me on TikTok and Hive at DND5E, and on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr at Snail5E, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/TheGamerSnail. My favorite flower, I have two. One of them is the Asian Bleeding Heart flower, which is very pretty. I highly recommend looking it up if you don't know what it looks like. I also love delphinium, because when my mom was pregnant with me and I didn't have a name to call me yet, they would call me delphinium. And so I just have always had a connection to that flower. It's very cute. They called my sister chrysanthemum, and my mom's favorite flower is daisies. So every year on their anniversary, my dad gets my mom a bouquet of daisies, delphinium, and chrysanthemums, which is very cute. So yeah.
Ah, love that. Right, Diana, please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Diana. You can find me most places on the internet at Sapphic Dragonona or in your local Wendy's parking lot just screaming. And I think that my favorite flower would probably have to be magnolias, mostly because I do have them tattooed on my shoulder. And I just have a magnolia tree outside of my house where I grew up. And every spring I like to sit under there and wait for them to bloom. So
I have a question.
yes.
Were they your favorite before you got tattooed, or did you just get them tattooed and you're like, well, I guess I should probably commit to these?
Yes, they were already they were already my favorite, and then I did get them tattooed, but now I feel like I'm locked in for forever. So yeah, it's part of my hosier tattoo on my shoulder. There's a fucking skull. I gotta show you. It's pretty fucking gay.
Beautiful. Thank you. Mills, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Mills. You can find me most places at Amelia Psalm, or by going to links.ameliapsalm.com. And I have to say, my favorite flower is probably all-purpose, because it's so versatile. You can use it in many recipes. And even if you need something like bread flour or cake flour, there's just so many resources out there. You can probably find a way to make all-purpose work.
Mills, I do need you to know that the bit was going to be that next week I was going to ask what your favorite baking flour is, so you already got it.
Well, then I'll just no, do that next week, and then I'll have a cute little thing. It'll be fun.
Okay, perfect. I love. All right, and then certainly last but not least is James.
Hi everyone, I'm James, and I just had to physically restrain myself from leaving the call for the bit, because oh my god, Mills, I love you. Anyway, you can find me on TikTok at NiceOneJames, and on Twitter and Instagram at TTRPGay. You can also find me in your mirror in the dead of night. If you say my name 3 times, I'll show up in your house and tell you why you should come LARPing with me. I have 2 favorite flowers.
I'm gonna try that.
Try it. I'll be there. You just give me like a 10-minute notice, so I can get like dressed and like stuff. I have 2 favorite flowers: tulips and lily of the valley. However, I can own neither for the next 20 years because I surely do have a little guy in my house. So, but they're nice to think about.
What we do for love. Am I right, everyone?
Truly, sincerely.
It's funny that you mentioned that because when I was thinking, before I said all-purpose flowers, I had considered the lilies.
They're good.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, without further ado, please let us know your favorite flower, FLOWER, in the chat. And we are going to head on over to our intro. So, let's kick it. And welcome back. I surely did not tell you the announcements for the week. So let's get into that. Tomorrow, Pro Lane. This Wednesday, there's no Starfarers, but there is episode 1 of Dance with Death. So get ready to boogie and probably be a little spooked. I don't know. And make sure you have your invitations ready. To get your invitation, make sure you're following us on social media. They're there. Join our Discord, buy our merch, and hey, we have a Patreon. We have some really cool stuff coming in the next little couple of months or so because of what we're getting from Patreon. So it really does help us out a lot. So consider joining if you haven't already. And with that, now we are gonna get into what happened last session. All right, we picked up with a absolutely massive battle against an astral dreadnought. It was looking rough for a while there, but then the team, the party, survived somehow. Everyone made it out, and the astral dreadnought sunk to the proverbial bottom of the Astral Sea. Following this, Honey had a very deep, important conversation with the Astral Sea that we don't quite know the outcome of that yet. Also during this session, Reese received a letter from the mail jug from somebody named Captain Florence, which seemed to rattle Reese up a little bit. After the party made it to the Ring of Zadair, they docked, went to the Lucky Spoon, and in the morning found Dahlia waiting for them. Nova confronted Dahlia. Dahlia made it clear that she was trying to recruit Nova, supposedly for the second time, and if not Nova, then the rest of the crew, to find a mysterious magical handle for her. Nova refused and Dahlia left, but not before letting the party know to steer clear of the northeastern corner as something was about to go down. Not ones to shy away from danger, we pick up with our party, booking it to the northeastern corner of the city to see what is happening. You are all running full speed ahead. I'd say you're still about 5 minutes out when we pick up. So is there anything anybody is doing? Oh, also the ASP was contacted and kind of said, that sucks, bro, you're on your own. So what are you doing to prepare for this battle as you're booking it through the city?
Can I ask you 2 really quick questions?
Absolutely.
One, I know we were here before. Have we been to this corner of the ring of this planet before? The northeast corner?
No, you have not.
Have we been remotely close to it?
You've been close, yeah. You know how to get there in the general area, but you haven't, walked around it.
Okay. Second question, how far would you say are we right now, time-wise?
About 5 minutes out.
Okay. I will turn to the group and say, if we want to get there quicker, I can bring me and someone else there now. I don't know how we feel about that, but I can, I've got a spell.
I mean, I'm pretty good at going fast. Like, striking fast, first, hard. Unless someone else wants to go.
No. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, cool. We'll meet you there. Be careful. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes, Captain.
All right. I will hold my hand out to X.
Yeah. We're holding hands.
Oh,
Yes,
what are we, gay? Anyway,
Gross.
no homo.
Ew.
I'm gonna then cast Dimension Door on both of us. I'm gonna... I know there's a thing where you might take damage if you end up in an object, so I think I'm gonna go as far as we've been and just a little bit further, from what as far as I've seen. Maybe not where I've been. I'm intuiting with my 8 intelligence.
Well, just don't land us in an object and we'll be fine.
I'm gonna do my darndest.
I got so many hit points. It's
All
fine.
right.
I'm indestructible.
Yeah, me too. We're fine. We're good.
You guys go. I am gonna just kind of give X a clap on the back and be like, good luck, and give you a vigilant blessing so you have advantage on the next initiative roll you make.
Oh, hell yeah.
Have fun, don't
Love
die.
All right. You can travel up to 300 feet at a 45-degree angle to get to the northeast. Do you just want to roll me a luck check to see where you end up?
Sure. 14.
You had to beat a 10.
Nice.
You both poof and reappear far past your friends in a little alleyway, but you are much closer to... And because you took a straight angle, I'll say now you're only 1 minute away instead of having to wind through the street. So you can keep running. So, what's up?
Never mind.
All right. Nova and X, you are running there, and you make it. You're getting really close to the northeastern. The city is kind of. There's a lot of public squares kind of everywhere, so you're getting really close to the public square, where the hub of this little quadrant of the city is. What are you doing as you get closer to prepare, if anything?
How possible is it to get up on a rooftop?
I'd say you're in a little alleyway that's kind of running, so there's with a boost you could probably get onto a fire escape kind of situation and make your way up.
Cool. I would love to start doing that and getting as high as I can, so I have a better advantage.
Absolutely. Give me just a general athletics check just to make sure you don't
Can I
fall
give
off
a little leg
ladder.
up and help?
Absolutely. So do it with advantage.
Oh yeah, thanks. That is 18.
18? Yeah, you are able to pull yourself up, climb the ladder. There's a little bit at the top where it doesn't go quite all the way to the roof, but you are more than agile enough to put yourself on the railing and heave yourself up, and you are on the roof of this building.
Hell yeah. X, do you want to come? I'm trying to get a better vantage. Do you want to come too?
Do you think it might... I can, or I can try and stay crowd level, see if I see anything.
Sure.
There.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah, I think I'll do that, and I'll use my I'll psychic link with Nova.
Hell yeah.
With something. I have something that can do that. I'll find where I need to mark something off, but I'm just gonna do it.
All right, I trust you.
I will be
Alright, so
sneaky
you
in the
two-
crowd.
Perfect. Can you make me a quick stealth check?
I absolutely can. Stealth, that is a 29.
Perfect. You were feeling pretty stealthy. All right. The rest of you, y'all are getting closer, catching up. Is there anything the rest of you are doing as you're meandering through these streets, trying to get there as fast as possible?
I want to be sure that Reese puts up their cloak of displacement so that they're a bit harder to place as they start weaving through the crowds to get there.
Absolutely.
Do we think there's any merit in maybe being sneaky? Or do we just want to, run in there?
I think being sneaky might be good if you could help us with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I will cast Pass Without a Trace. Give us all a sneaky bonus.
I appreciate
Beautiful.
that.
Everybody roll me a stealth.
That's a plus 10, right? 2.
25.
27.
27.
23.
23.
I can't math. 18 plus 13.
31.
Thank you.
31. Perfect. Y'all are so sneaky as you meander through the crowd. X and Zenova, as you are...
Oh, I got full name.
You got full
Am I in
names.
trouble?
I almost
hey, really
Zenova
quick, am I in
Xandered you.
trouble? Oh my god.
But, I don't know.
You're gonna get to the principal's office.
I'm gonna get an F in Dungeons and Dragons, something that's achievable.
Oh no.
Yeah, what can I do
Alright.
for you, Mara?
You two are in the square. It's a very busy square. People are chatting and walking. There's, it's morning time, so there's a lot of, the morning commute going on. A lot of people walking around with, fantasy paper cups of coffee. A lot of, people eating, a breakfast sandwich out of a bag kind of deal, walking through town. Some people are, meeting up with each other. There's also a lot of street performers in this area, specifically the ones who are all painted like a statue and are just standing frozen, or the ones who are somehow sitting in midair, holding, all of those classic. But it doesn't appear that they're using magic. They're just doing the typical stuff, and they've all, got hats. There's some people playing instruments. So it's, nothing looks super out of the ordinary, but you are more than welcome to give me a perception check while I let my dog out of my room, because she's going crazy.
You can't trust these people who think they're statues. I know they're just
Absolutely
people.
not.
They're just standing still.
You're so true. Mara, quick question. Can Copper give me the help action if he's looking the other way and I'm looking, then we switch,
I mean, he can already look both ways at the same time, so I'd say absolutely. He doesn't even need to switch.
God, you're so true, huh? Thank you. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a million. 25, and I'm specifically looking for any of those goons. that
I
were
got
with
a
Dahlia.
19, and I'm looking for
Oh, yeah.
anything suspect.
Hell yeah.
Specifically, if it looks like people are trying to communicate with each other across a distance, like
Smart.
hand signals, eye contact,
Yeah, absolutely.
putting down a briefcase, someone else picks up that same briefcase.
Yeah, classic spy movie shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
As you are, you're looking around. There's some people who are in fact like kind of waving at each other from across, but then they usually like join up together. It doesn't look like anything super suspicious is going on. As far as you can tell, nobody is communicating covertly with each other via hand signals or briefcase handoffs or any such thing. Nova, you're looking around. You saw what a lot of the goons looked like.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple people who, you're like, is that? No, it's not. Oh, wait, no. You don't seem to see anybody around this area. I'll say at this point, the rest of you catch up. You don't find each other in the crowd because you all rolled super well on your stealth. So what are the four of you doing at this moment as you reach this square? Again, people just going about their day. Shops are opening, people are eating and running to work. Kids are, all holding a rope as they get led to school in a line. Yeah, what's going on?
I'd like to pull my heart-shaped engineer goggles over my eyes and use detect magic and kind of take a little glance about, see if there's any. I mean, I'm sure that there's people who just are magic and are doing casual magic, but like some big shit. I don't know. Big
Hell
shit,
yeah.
dark shit. I'm evil.
Red shit, blue shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You fire up your detect magic. What's the range on these goggles? Does it say at all?
Oh, that's a great fucking question. I think it's just the range of like the regular.
Just how far you can see.
The regular detect magic. Let me look actually.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, D&D Beyond, if you could tell me what detect magic does. Thank you. Presence of magic within 30 feet of you. So I'm able to see anything that's within like 30 feet of me. Not a whole lot. It's a pretty crowded place, but I'm still looking anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking around with your cool goggles. You see one person has a little bag that's tied to their belt that appears to be like a bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Immaculate vibes.
Thank you.
You see another person is walking around and they are like smoking a cigarette that's just thrumming with magic energy. Some people, there's random items that people have on.
I said, yeah, fucking share, brother. Come on.
And you, are you like standing in one place? Are you making a loop? What's the vibe?
I think I'm gonna kind of make a loop. I think that with my other companions, I am going to just kind of like give a little like tap to let them know that where I'm going, and then I'm gonna start to kind of like do just like a wide kind of semicircle for as long as the spell will last me.
Can I, as I see Talia do that, I'm gonna hitch along with her and use my medallion of thought to kind of rummage through the crowd and use detect thoughts to see if they hear anything suspicious.
Stunning, immaculate. All right. You two start walking around. We'll get back to y'all in a second. What are V and Honey doing in this moment?
Kind of take a moment, like squeeze Talia's hand as she walks off, and then kind of take a moment to like take a deep breath and like center myself and like open up my senses to what's around me. I would love to use divine sense.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you what that does because as a DM, I never know what it does. Okay, so until the end of my next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay. You, as you're looking around, all of a sudden, people in the crowd kind of light up a little bit. Like, you... Uh-oh. We're gonna cut to mid-screen real quick. We'll be right back. Thank you for your patience. I think we need to have on Starlight Tales merch the quote, "It isn't Starlight Tales without technical difficulties." I think I'm gonna send that to the merch team.
Yeah.
I think it would be good.
Call the merch guys.
The merch team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's put some time on their calendar.
Yeah. Set up a meeting. All right. As you are looking around, you see like an Aasimar kind of like give this glow. There are a couple tieflings in the crowd. You know, like there's all of a sudden these people are like zeroing out. You don't see any undead, first of all. But what do you think? Honey has never experienced this before. Can you walk me through kind of what Honey is feeling in this moment as they divine sense for the very first time? What's his deal? What's up?
I think really she's not trying to divine sense. Like, I think that they're trying to like look for anything suspicious, but like have just taken this moment to ground themselves first, which is something that they don't normally give like the time and the space to do. And so in this moment, as people begin to like glow under this aura, I think Honey is kind of confused and taps V. Do you see that?
The crowd?
No, like there are people who are glowing.
Oh, no. Who's glowing?
Just kind of will point out as not suspiciously as I can, the people that are glowing.
No, they just look like people.
Weird. Okay. Well, we are alone, just the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do? What's the big idea?
Well, Talia and Reese went that way, so maybe we could go this way, and then we can like meet.
Brilliant.
Up. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Smartest idea I've ever heard.
All right, we are going to cut back first to my beloved friends Nova and X. You're still surveying. Any changes as you're looking over the crowd, not seeing anything suspicious?
I'm gonna like telepathically link to Nova, which I don't think I explicitly told you I was doing that. It doesn't even say that I have to pick willing creatures. I can just do it. I can just pick people I can see. So you just hear X in your mind. Yeah, I don't see anything down here. You see anything
Can I answer?
weird? Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just linked
Cool.
for
You're back.
4
Cool.
hours.
Oh shit! So I didn't know you could do that too.
Oh yeah, kind of, just
yeah.
like a little bit.
No, it's cool. I mean nothing. I don't see anything. Can I can I like actually look up from the street below and start looking on rooftops like out as far as I can see? Like, do I see anybody in like I don't know what the rooftop level situation is in the whole city, but I'm trying to see if it looks like there's like nefarious behavior in other districts as much as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make me a perception check again with advantage as You got your little guy keeping that 360 view.
Thanks. Also, I don't think I said this, but I just want to note I do have my Cloak of Elvenkind hood up, so people have disadvantage to see me.
Oh, perfect. Good to know.
God. All right, brothers, with a 1 and a 3. That is 11. We're doing it, kids.
looking normal. I mean, you see, there are some people, like, on a roof, like, you see 2 people, but it looks like they're just, like, fixing the shingles on a building.
Sure.
There's another, like, person on, like, a rooftop garden thing watering plants, but beyond that, you don't really see anything suspicious.
Okay, then yeah, I'll say back to X. Yeah, no, I'm not seeing anything from here. In this district and another one.
Do you think this was like a trick to throw us off whatever's actually happening?
Yeah, probably, honestly. I was a kind of a shit.
You? No.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
No, I was gonna say when that conversation is done, I'll use Psychic Link to my wife. And I'll say, hey, up on the roof, X and I aren't seeing anything. Getting a little worried maybe this was a diversion.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Honey is seeing glowing people in the crowd. I don't.
Sorry?
Yeah. New things are being discovered. I don't know if that's related to, like, the thing that you're looking for, but something just to kind of ponder on for the moment. We're going around. We're doing a lap.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say to X, hey, Honey's seeing glowing people? I don't know, maybe keep an eye out for that. I don't see anything, but, like, that sounds like it could be something.
X is gonna divine sense.
X, you look out, you divine sense, same thing, you know, some people, you know, you can tell are, you know, fiends or celestials in their bloodline, but yeah, nothing wild or unusual, nothing beyond that comes up with divine sense.
Okay, I'm seeing just the normal number of glowing people.
Is the normal number not 0 for you?
No, I guess.
Interesting. That's good to know.
Maybe
I'm the problem. Never mind. Sorry.
No, it's just okay. Well, we can just talk later.
Okay.
With Honey, I mean, we can keep talking now. This works for 4 more hours, so. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
All right. And now Talia and Reese. You are sneaking around. Talia, on your cool goggles. You continue to see people who, you know, have got the occasional magic item on their person, nothing super shifty or shady. You do see one person who appears to have disguise self on, however. Or at least, I mean, you wouldn't know disguise self. At least has an illusion over their person. So if you want to make an intelligence check, you are.
I sure would like to. And can I kind of get like a read on what they look like now while they're disguised?
While they're disguised, they look like a.
So
they're. Let me paint the scene here.
Yeah.
They're one of the people who's like, behind a store counter. You know, it's got like an open kind of thing, so people can walk into the store, and then the checkout counter is like right by the entrance, so kind of just against the open door of the city square area. So they're just, you know, human. Reddish mop of hair, wearing the store uniform.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then I got a dirty 20 on that intelligence check.
Absolutely. You can tell that this person is a come on, Braden, half-elven woman with like blonde hair that's super cropped, and as you're looking at her, you can see she's disguised as this store clerk, but then kind of like opens the till and like pulls out some gold and shoves it in, and then like looks super casual again. So it seems like somebody's just robbing a store.
So yeah, she's just like taking shit from the register. Slay.
Yeah.
I've definitely done that before. So I'm just gonna kind of like lean into Reese and be like, just no, one sec, don't worry, just give me a minute. I'm gonna go give somebody some advice. And I'm gonna go to the store. What kind of store are we talking? My brain went to like a bubble tea place because that's what I'm feeling. What kind of store is this?
Yeah,
what are
we'll
they
say it's
selling
like
here?
a cafe type, but it's one of those
Yeah.
cafes that like also sells merch and mugs. And so it's, you don't just get they sell their own tea blends and coffee bags and boba and all that.
I'm gonna get my own little thing of like bubble tea with like the strawberry little popper pearls. Ugh, it's so good. I want bubble tea now. And then I'm gonna get like a cool coffee blend or whatever and a mug, and I'm gonna go up to the register, and as she's sort of checking me out, I'm gonna be like, you know, there are like easier ways to do that. Like way easier.
To scan items?
No, I mean like your natural hair color is so pretty. Like
The red?
kind of give her just a look like a come on.
Where's he? I don't. Is this flirting?
No, I think actually if I was flirting with you, you'd be more confused. I was gonna say you'd be able to tell, but that's not true. No, just like, you know. All right, I see I'm getting nowhere, and I just kind of leave a big tip in the change jar, and I'm like, just keep the change if you really need it. Like,
Okay.
all right, bye. Fucking leave.
Bye.
Well,
I'm gonna go
Okay.
back to Reese.
what part of that was the advice? What?
Well, I was kind of trying to get there, but she didn't want to, like, I don't know, she didn't want to admit that she was stealing from a store, so it was kind of then hard to get past that, to be like, here's how
Yeah.
you steal better from a store, you know?
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, Reese hasn't really clocked that they were they were stealing. Okay, gotcha. All right. Was there anything else other than
No, that was
stealing
kind of
that
about
we-
it, and I got this cool mug, which is pretty sick.
Nice. Okay.
As you're saying, no, that was about it. You do
Oh,
catch
never
just
mind.
on the flicker, someone who's looking a little suspicious. They pull out a sending stone, or some sort of communication device that looks like a rock.
I'm gonna kind of, like, just slow down a little bit mid-sentence and then be like, as subtly as I can, kind of trying to, like, lean in that person's direction, be like, someone's making a call and looking at us weird.
Dang. I think Reese kind of swoops their hair back a little bit and is just really trying to make it real casual as they look over and try to detect thoughts on that person.
Absolutely. Are you going for surface level? Or are you gonna push deep?
At first, because if they're about to make a call, I'm pretty sure it's on the forefront of their mind. So I think they're just going to try
Very so
first
true.
level first.
Alright. The first thing you hear in their head is them kind of counting over and over. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can contract it. So that's 1, 2, and that. And, kind of like figuring out how to word this sending. But eventually, the words come, and it's, you hear, you can tell her they showed up. Guess when she says jump, they really say how high. And kind of like smirks and then tucks the sending stone into their pocket and heads back into the crowd.
Yeah. As the person was talking, Reese was like whispering every single thing that they were saying to Talia, word for word.
I try not to call other people a bitch, but like, because then it makes it okay for men to do it, but like, that bitch!
That was pretty bitch.
Fuck.
Yeah, seems
I
like
mean,
this
it
was a
worked,
diversion.
but
It did. Yeah. I was thinking halfway through while we were running, like maybe some of us should go the other way, right? Like southwest. But
they're probably cutting the brakes on our ship.
that shit is probably happening right now.
I
We
think
should
that
collect
maybe
the
we should
others.
get. You want to get the others? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's.
try to find. Let's split up and go try to find the others.
Yeah.
All right, I'll say by now, it's getting closer to like the start of the work day, so the crowd has started to disperse a little bit, and y'all are able to meet back up. Nova, you are easily able to climb down from the rooftops if that is what you want to do, and you all meet up and are together.
So, we definitely got we got tricked real bad, guys.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have been that easy, but it was, and that's okay because we all got tricked together as a crew. But I feel like, do you guys want to go back to the ship? Because I'm getting like real anxious about what they could be doing to the ship. I don't even know if they're doing anything or if it was just to fuck with us, but like I'm getting a little bit,
So
yeah, so nobody... No, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say, do you think going back to the ship immediately is the best option? Because I feel like if we are trying to investigate, we might do that. Frankly, they can fuck with our ship anytime any of us aren't on your ship. Sorry, anytime any of us aren't on it. They know what it looks like,
This is true. This is really
and she
true.
she kind of has the upper hand in a lot of interactions.
Yeah.
I hate her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she sounds like a bitch.
That's what I
Yeah.
said.
that is what we saw. Yep.
So none of us saw anything, right? Like,
I mean, I saw
nothing.
some embezzling, but that was about it. Not that interesting.
Yeah. That's a shame, because I was thinking, at least if we could find one of those fucking goons, we could, like, tail them or something, but
Should I do that the next time I see them?
that's
I
not
did-
a bad idea.
Hey, where was
Okay.
that?
Can
Was that guy? That guy? And it started
yeah?
with a
guy?
Can I see which way that person left? Like what?
You know that they like headed down, we're gonna call it 8th Street.
Nice.
They were walking down 8th Street,
Cool.
so if you want to head over that direction, you can make me a perception check to see if you can see where they went.
Yeah. They went down 8th Street. Let me just take a peek real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, that's not 20.
Hell yeah.
So it's 28.
I need to stop having people sneak away from you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna
need to-
find them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then
Alright.
we're gonna bully him so bad.
Oh bad.
so bad. All right. Yeah, you are looking, and right as you kind of catch up, you see this person. They're like, 3-4 blocks ahead. They're gonna turn down a side street, but you know it's street they turned down. If
Alright.
you want to get everybody and go follow them.
Yeah, I think you can see we at the bottom of the street. Just put their hand up and say, "Going this way," and just start leading. Not too quickly, so everybody can catch up.
I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself.
Nice.
And just kind of, last look you'll get for a while, and then whoop, gone.
Perfect.
How, like, close together are these buildings? Like, if I were to get up on the roof again, would I have any shot of, like, following along on the roofs?
This is like a pretty busy district. It's where a lot of the
Mhm.
shops are, so there's a lot of the streets are a little bit wider for to allow pedestrian access. So like you could certainly give it a go. There are some alleys which are a little skinnier, but it
Mhm.
might be harder to keep up on foot on the roofs. Your call.
Okay, I'm gonna start on foot. Will you, if there's ever a point where it looks like most of the buildings in the area are close together, will you let me know, and then I'll scurry up?
Absolutely.
Cool. Thanks. And I'm Cloak of Elven Kindhood still up, so I have
Perfect.
sneaky.
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
Pass Without a Trace is still up, right?
Yes.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, whoever's sneaking, roll me a stealth and add +10. Worry about it.
I draw my dice.
Oh, I have advantage.
I think X is gonna kind of clock the direction that you indicate that person is heading, and instead of directly sneaking, is gonna try and like take a wider berth, like down other streets, and see if they see any other activity moving toward the same direction of town, and just kind of hope that they'll probably meet up later. Like, worst case scenario, it'll get to evening and I'll go back to the something spoon.
Goofy.
Goofy.
Yes, the goofy
I was
spoon.
trying to think of the adjective. Yeah.
All right, perfect. We'll start with Reese, and those following. You head down. You cut down the street that.
Do you want our stealth checks?
Oh yeah, I sure had you roll those and then forgot, didn't I? All right, yeah. Give me your stealth checks.
24.
21.
24, 21.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 33.
Yeah, that's my wife.
I got a 13, but I sure am invisible about it, so I don't know
Yeah.
what that means.
Roll with advantage.
Okay, cool.
That feels.
Yeah. It's worse. So I rolled a nat 1. So still a 13. I'm making a
All right,
lot of
perfect.
noise, unfortunately. I got a lot of
Yeah,
fucking tools
you-
on my belt. I'm clanking a little bit, you know?
Yeah. You're like, this is last you'll see me turn invisible, and then immediately trip over like a storm, like pipe from the roof of a building, and it just like clangs to the ground.
I'm so fucking sneaky, my guys.
With the plus 10, my stealth is already 13. So with the plus 10 is 23, and I rolled a 16, so 39.
Yeah.
I'm not
Cool.
near y'all, so I don't get the plus 10, but I still got a 27.
Jeez. I'm obsessed with y'all. All right.
We're
You
so
all are
sexy.
Stealthing through this city street so sexily. Reese, you're able to kind of like lead the party down the street. You saw the guy turn. Let's. He's just kind of like leaning against a wall. It seems like in the time you caught up to him, he's like opened a little like granola bar, and is just kind of like sitting on a street bench, like eating his little granola bar, unsuspecting.
So there's nobody else around, it's just him?
Make me a perception check.
Oh, whoa. Okay, that's a 12.
Perfect. There's some like, people walking up and down the street, but nobody seems to be paying super much attention to him. X, I'll say, can you make me a quick survival check to see if you can navigate the streets to be able to cut him off?
Yeah, I'll try. Oh, natural 20. For a total of 20.
Perfect. Yeah,
Nice.
you clock this guy also sitting on a bench eating a granola bar, and you see the party who are also super stealthy, just kind of like poking their heads out from around a corner. What are y'all doing?
Corner.
Can I like make an insight check on this guy's body language to see if I think he's like waiting for someone or just like decided to sit down on a bench and eat a granola bar?
E hungy.
Is
Yeah, make an insight
honestly,
check.
we all get hungry sometimes.
Yeah.
It's not great. 13.
You get the sense that he's not waiting for anybody. He's just kind of taking his, union bad guy goon mandated break.
Oh, they're
Sure.
unionized? Love that for
Yeah,
them.
Good for them.
Good for them, yeah.
Dahlia's a villain, but she's not a bad guy,
Just because she's a bad guy doesn't mean she's a bad guy.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, I'm pretty sure I can sneak up on him. Probably like hold him there. If we wanted to go and talk to him, I don't know what we want to do.
Or we could deceive. I could change into Dahlia and
Oh,
make fun of us with them.
that's an option.
That's cool. I was gonna try to steal some shit from him.
Well, what if
What if
I what if I distract as Dahlia and you?
Same with the
that's
stone.
perfect.
Yeah. That
Oh,
tool that
that's
he was using to
fantastic.
send messages. Like, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Cool.
Okay. I will shape change into Dahlia. And before I go in, I'm gonna kind of like clasp one of the rings that I made the other day that I like have on my finger. And I'm gonna cast Fortune's Favor on myself.
And
Hell yeah.
while they're doing that, you know those benches? I don't know if you're saying this, if the bench is against the wall or whatnot, but those benches that are kind of like have one on the other side of it. If there's
Yeah.
one on the other side, I would love for Reese to just kind of loop around and sit behind that guy.
Yeah,
When Honey goes,
absolutely. It can be one of those benches.
All right. I will approach.
Eating his granola bar is almost done, kind of balls up the wrapper, and is about to, like, throw it into, a garbage can on the street, and then... Boss!
Hi.
I thought you were heading out for the day.
Why are you so shocked to see me? What are you doing?
Well, you told me to see if they came, and I radioed. I sent a message saying, yeah, they were there. And I thought it was going to get passed along to you. Did they not tell you yet?
I did. I just wanted to come talk with you myself.
Okay, did I do something wrong?
And I'll go and sit next to him on the bench. He didn't.
Straightens up, fixes his posture, kind of holds the wrapper that he didn't get to throw away in his lap.
I'll kind of like cross one leg over the other. Such fools, aren't they?
Command Central? Or the people, or the people who came. Yeah, got it. Mm-hmm.
Nervous?
Say that again.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember, but this is only the second time that we've met, and the first time, you kind of yelled at me and my friends because, we lost a shipment. But we found it, so if you didn't know that, it's all good. We fixed the problem.
So I yelled at you for good reason.
Yes.
I'm not unreasonable.
No, ma'am.
Well, there you go.
Yes, ma'am.
While this conversation is happening, can I try to fucking pick his pocket?
Absolutely, do so with advantage.
Oh, nice. I'm going for the one that's on like the opposite side of where Honey is, because I'm assuming that his attention is distracted. Let's see how this goes with my fucking +0.
You got it, brother.
How do we feel about an 11? What's that gonna do for me?
Inspiration. Roll again.
Thank you.
And is there Pathfinder Trace still? Would stealth help here?
Oh, who's to say? I'll roll again. We're gonna see what happens. Statistically, it has to be better, probably. I feel
Writing
like.
my
Yeah,
notes.
that is better. It's a 16.
All right. Yeah. Is so engrossed with the like his boss's boss, talking to him. He does not notice as you pick his pocket. You pull out a tiny little leather bag, a crumpled up like note, and the sending stone.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm not gonna push my fucking luck. I back the hell up.
Perfect. All right.
Can I make a perception check to see if I could see like the pocket moving?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's gonna be a high one, but
I will say, if this will help at all. I'll pick his fucking pocket, back the fuck up, and then like kind of just circle around. And on my way away from this, I'll kind of give Honey just like a little tap on the leg.
Oh, okay.
Just a little like, I'm good. And then I dip.
Perfect.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that you completed this task, and that's a good thing.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
Don't-
looks at Reese sitting behind and gives a look like, should we be talking about this shit when there's somebody behind us?
Don't tell me what to do.
That wasn't my intention, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Don't fuck up again. Okay?
Yes, of course. Won't happen again. Thank you.
I'll, point to the alleyway. Now get out of here.
Yeah, thank you so much. And gets up, walks past, turns around to the trash can, puts it back in, and then continues on his way.
You did so good. You did so good.
Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't like that at all. It's so mean.
I mean, it's all right. I think it was a really good execution of that.
Thank you.
I was so engrossed in it. I was gonna try and detect thoughts, but I was so into what you were saying, I completely forgot. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. That's a lot. Talia!
I'm gonna drop my invisibility and just hold up the baggie, and I'm like, I got his shit! Oh, I fucking missed this. I haven't done this in so long, guys. Oh my god, I almost thought I forgot how.
What'd you get?
No fucking clue. And I'm gonna read the note first.
It's his man's grocery list. There's some bananas.
Oh, that's boring.
Peanut butter.
Nice. Yeah.
Celery.
Peanut butter and bananas. Oh, that sounds kind of nice, actually. You could do some
make
ants on a
himself a
log
little
with
snack.
celery. I know,
Yeah.
he's having a snack. Well, all right, whatever. Actually, now this is my grocery list. I kind of want all these now. I put that in my pocket. And then I'm going to go through the leather pouch, just kind of dump the contents into my hand.
In the leather pouch, there is 15 gold, 9 silver, and 3
Sick.
copper.
You
Cool.
gonna put that in the party fund, or you want to pocket that?
Yeah, put it in the party fund.
Okay, can you tell me those numbers one more time? 15 gold.
9
How much?
silver,
Silver, 9 silver. Okay.
3 copper.
Nice. Cool.
Well, I got a cool pouch out of it, I guess. And I guess we got this, too, and I hold up the sending stone. I don't know if this is an all-purpose one or if it's a special one or something, but
Yeah.
Helpful.
Can I identify it, Mara?
Yeah, you can cast Identify on it.
I will take 10 minutes to identify it.
All right. What are y'all doing over these 10 minutes? Just chilling?
I'm doing a wider circle of this whole area to just see if there's anyone else, anyone who saw that or watching that.
Make me a perception check.
11. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I have an inspiration on here from sometime that I've never used.
Go
That's
for
an
it.
11.
On the first 11, you don't see anything, but on the second 11,
Uh-huh.
no, it's just normal people walking around the street doing their everyday stuff. Nobody seems to have paid attention.
Nice.
Right.
After a while,
okay.
I'll link back up with the group, but in that way where they're all looking at something, and I just am suddenly there, what you got?
Oh! We don't know yet. Give me 4 minutes and 37 more seconds.
Yeah. I got his grocery list, though.
Speaking
Kinda
of-
good.
Speaking of,
Peanut butter and bananas, which I it's a good combination. Good food combo, so.
yeah. Speaking of food and lists and whatnot, what else do we need for the ship? I think I'm in charge of that, right? Trying to figure out what we need to load up the ship, so we get a list going. Reese takes out a piece of paper and starts trying to get all that together.
Absolutely.
I wish there was something stupid on the grocery list, so that way if we saw them, we could just taunts them with
You
it
can make fun of
forever.
him really hard.
It's
Yeah.
all like
You
normal
can just call him an
stuff.
ants on a log
Yeah.
motherfucker. Like, that's not even an
Yeah.
insult, but
Honestly, yeah.
it feels like it would hurt, right?
Yeah, I think if we said it right, we
Preschool
could-
snack having bitch, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking get
All
his
right.
ass.
I'm gonna tear this man to pieces.
Psychological warfare.
Yeah.
Emotionally devastated over his choice of healthy snack.
Emotionally devastating this, like, C-list goon.
Really.
Good work, team. All of today's work.
All right.
It's probably, like, all his money, too.
Yeah, I know. Guys, maybe we're the bad guys.
Couldn't be us.
I mean, he probably kills people for a living, so...
Yeah.
That's true.
We've never once done that.
Not even moving.
All right, honey, as finally this identify comes to a close, and this appears to be a sending stone that is linked to one other sending stone and only has 2 more uses on it. It's like a
Forever?
forever.
Okay.
It's kind of a will self-destruct after use.
It's a burner cell.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a burner
course.
sending stone.
Well,
I'll
we
say
can
that,
send
too.
her 2 nasty grams.
Well, I don't know if it's to her, because we don't know. I don't
True,
know who
but-
it's to.
That's
Well, we can send it to someone who
let's-
maybe can relay it up the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably after we send the first one, I assume they'd probably just give it to her so she can be
Yeah.
mean about it the next
Yeah,
time we send her something.
that feels correct.
I think maybe we wait. We wait on it. See if
Yeah.
they send us a message.
Yeah.
Hang on to it.
Okay, well, that was
Uneventful.
productive.
That was yeah.
So
Do we
are
wanna
we
go check the-
still...
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say, are we still planning on solving that murder? Is that, on the
Yeah.
Oh,
table?
we don't know she got murdered. Like, could have just gone on vacation and not told anybody.
She's
Probably
definitely
not.
kidnapped, minimum.
Yeah, and
Definitely
you know they
probably
say
minimum kidnapped. Yeah.
yeah, and they say if they don't find you in the first 48 hours, your chances of being found decrease exponentially. So
That's
I wouldn't
so
rush
And a
true.
lot longer than 48 hours.
Yeah. It's been a while. But
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
also getting really
Yeah.
anxious about the ship, so if we want
yeah, we should check the ship.
Yeah,
just to be
yeah.
safe.
Yeah.
start making our way.
Making my way
Making
down.
your way. You head back to the ship. It has been refueled while it was docked. If there is anything y'all want to store up on, we can. And
I would love to
Yeah.
go to the engine room immediately and just like check to make sure nothing's been touched, tampered with, they didn't cut our brake lines while we were gone, just kind of do a little maintenance check here.
yeah, absolutely. Give me. I would argue that's an investigation check.
Yeah, that feels reasonable.
Welcome, Raiders. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, I think-
I got a 15.
15. Everything's looking pretty normal. You remember that the ship had told you that there was a loose gear kind of in the back that was bugging her, so you get that fixed up. But yeah, it doesn't look tampered with.
Oh my god, I totally forgot. On our way back, can I find somewhere to sell these healing potions that I made?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a little market place, and just in the square where there's the street performers, you can set up and start selling them. How much are you trying to sell them for?
I'm willing to go anywhere from 100 to 250.
All right, how many do you have?
And 10.
All right, roll me a d20.
I'm gonna use Fortune's Favor to give myself advantage. Nice. That went from an 8 to an 18.
Perfect. Do you have... I'll say, are you staying until you sell all of them? Or are
I'm
you
trying to
staying
get
for
rid
a
of
set
them.
amount Okay. So with all 10, I'm doing math.
I can see
I'm
the
running my
math
brain.
gears running in your brain.
I see them. Let me tell you, the math in my brain, the gears are a little clunky.
They're doing a great job.
All right,
Yes.
I will say, you make it out with an 18 with like 2,100 for all the potions.
Putting that back into the party fund.
Hell yeah.
So I feel like that's where I took the money from the first place to make them. Cool.
Perfect.
Thank you. I had that like in big capital letters like from 2 sessions ago. Like to sell the potions.
So valid. You should set up a little like healing potion mail delivery service. You just
Oh my gosh, that's actually a really good idea.
Are you going
Thank
into battle and you need our strongest potions?
Got you. They're not very strong, but they will get the job done.
Stella.
Yes.
all right.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if there was anything else people wanted to do.
Oh,
Sweet,
yeah,
did you
Reese
wanna do
is.
something?
Yeah, Reese is just going through the ship, seeing what needs to be restocked. I think Nova as well, like cut a rope, right, to do like a cool little like loop
Yeah,
thing during the battle.
Yeah.
I'm replacing that rope, making sure like all the stuff that needs to be caught up with on the ship, the pets' food, all that stuff.
Yeah. We'll say, you can run in to town and like get all that stuff from like brand new huge rope, some new pet food, probably some new litter for the cats. Probably say like 150 gold, for a restock.
Okay,
Is
great.
that all good?
Yeah.
How much?
150.
150.
I forgot that I'm the money guy.
Honey money guy.
That's me.
So true.
Honey money money. Must be money.
I will also
Honey world.
Bim, 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 bim.
I will also go pick up my components for legend lore.
Absolutely.
How much is that?
Another 250.
Okay, I will pay for that out of pocket.
Here's the thing. We as a crew, in this life and the last one, we have a really bad track record with people sneaking onto the ship. And given the thing that just happened where we surely did poke a bear, I would love to spend, honestly, probably like an hour. I'm searching, if we got vents, I'm fucking unscrewed. I'm looking in the vents. I'm opening crates, I'm opening barrels. Not this time.
I think Talia is just like, Nova, do you want to borrow my goggles? You can
Yeah.
like look
Actually,
at magic.
That'd be
Yeah,
really
okay. Yeah. So you could
Great,
detect
thank you.
magic with them.
Scratch is right
goggles.
there with you too. Scratch is
Yeah,
sniffing
thank you.
along with you, helping you out. So yeah, you start searching this ship. Give me an investigation check with double advantage.
Fuck yeah. That's advantage plus 2? Is that what's
Yes.
that advantage?
Mhm.
Nice. Oh my god. Okay. That is. Oh Jesus. 4, 5, 6. 9.
Did you add proficiency to that at all?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have
I surely
proficiency
did.
in that? Okay.
I do.
Never
I
mind
surely
that.
do.
Oh my
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
And plus 3 and a 4. 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have a -1. You have a -1 to
I do.
intelligence. I
Yeah.
forgot
really
about
do.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks
Nova.
for trying, though. I appreciate it.
I was like, come on, you gotta be higher than that. No.
Surely
between
not.
I
you,
love her so dearly.
Scratch, and the goggles, you are
Mhm.
certain that there is nobody on this ship.
Cool.
That's our captain.
I'm really smart and good at things. Sick. Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No, I lied. Continue. I was gonna be nice and I decided against it.
Okay.
I think seeing Nova kind of go into a panic and be like running around trying to do all this stuff, Talia is going to be like, well, okay, it's a little bit pricey and it would take about like a full solid 24 hours of spell work. But there is something that I've actually wanted to try for a while. I've actually heard about it. And starts to describe basically like a hallow spell. So I can do that if we would like to on the ship, and then we get to pick an effect.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And like
Oh.
Mara said that I could pitch them an effect.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
What if the effect is it's like a permanent alarm spell? So whenever someone comes on the ship, we know. It's not that they can't. It's just that we know.
Yeah. I would love that. Does that sound reasonable, bestie, beloved Mara? Slay! Okay, yeah, then I could absolutely do that. So it just kind of like lets us know whenever there's somebody, you know, who comes who's new on the ship, and I can exclude us so that way, you know, it's not like going off every 10 seconds or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know 24 hours of spell work, you know, that's nothing to scoff
yeah,
at.
but like
So
I got it, you know, it's cool. It's
Sure.
something new. So I've kind of wanted to try something like this, something a little bit more like extended. So it'd be kind of cool.
yeah, I mean, if you don't mind, I think that would be really great.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
Cool.
Hey babe.
Yeah, I'm already pulling out the wallet.
No, it was 1,000 gold worth of smoke components that are consumed. Okay,
Take
thank you.
100 platinum. I'll give
We
it to
give
you.
him. Wow, thank you. Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
Ideal relationship dynamic.
That's so
Yeah.
true, actually.
Honestly.
Right. Fuck.
I
Living
love
the dream.
sugar parent.
And then the only other thing I would like to, well, I'll give the goggles back. One, just want to establish that. Can I just because I think it's a fun little side quest for me, Jim the Human Man. Can I just look around on the dock and try and get a beat on what ships are around? I see any pirates I recognize, any I don't. Just want to know who's around.
Absolutely, just give me a quick general perception check.
Sure.
While I
All right,
pull up
dice.
the doc.
Come on, D20. That's a nat 20.
Okay. All
As I
right.
said, you
All
actually can't do anything useful, but you want to know all the little guys? That I can do, brother. I want to know their social security numbers, Mara. Give me everything.
You know their elementary school report card grades. You
What's their
know
mother's maiden name? The
everything
street they
about
grew up
them.
on.
Mm-hmm. Their first pet's name, the name of their childhood best friend. You know it all.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So right around you is the Golden Map Seekers.
Golden
it's
map seekers. Okay.
a tiny little ship, but that is like built for speed.
Nice.
It's a little speedboat of a pirate ship.
Mhm.
Also you see the lovely Death, which is a big ol' ship very similar to yours, but it's painted completely black, but there's beautiful like intricate vine work and stuff like along its prow
Ooh.
that then kind of like fades into the black. It's very pretty.
Sounds pretty.
And next to you is one called the Dark Siren Song.
Hey, Mara, real quick, these ship names fuck.
Thank you. I'm pulling them out of my ass.
You're doing a great job, brother.
Thank you. I could find my pre-made list.
Anything notable about the description of the Dark Siren Song? I'm taking notes. If not, it's okay.
It looks like a standard pirate ship. It's
Cool.
a wooden ship that has like a siren as like the masthead like going out, and they've got a little like magical effect going on, so like it looks like they're like sound waves coming out of the siren's mouth a little bit, but it doesn't actually
Fuck
make any
yeah.
sound.
That is sick as hell. Thank you so much. I'll just milling about. If I see any like people walking on the ones closest to me, I'll kind of give a little friendly dad on the porch wave to the neighbors. You know.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's somebody like polishing the side of the lovely death. Kind of nods back at you.
If it's the lovely death, I'm gonna shout, "Your ship fucks, by the way."
Thanks. Painted these
Yeah.
myself.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thanks. What ship are you on?
Oh, we're the Copper Dawn.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yeah. You know, one of my favorite things about these docks in particular is for some reason civilians never park here. It's all pirates.
That's so crazy.
Every time. I don't know if it's just because they know we're here and they're nervous,
Sure.
but well,
Yeah,
nice to meet ya.
Yeah, you too. You guys, you got a guild?
Nah, we're not affiliated with any guilds. Too many misfortunes happening there for us
Yeah.
to go
No,
near
that's
it.
valid. That's valid. Well, hey, I'm Nova. I'm the captain. You need anything? We're around.
Nice to meet ya. I'm
too.
Heath Jones. I'm the cannons master.
Hell
Say
yeah.
that name one more time. Heathstone?
Hugh Jones.
Hugh
Hugh
Jones.
Not at all what I heard, so I'm so
Not
excited.
me either.
Okay, wait. Let me find love right there.
What was the name of that ship? Which one was that?
The Lovely Death.
Hugh Jones. Cannon guy. That's how he's going in.
Nice.
Give a thumbs up and then I go about my business.
Perfect. Oh, Frankie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Frankie. Do you want more Hugh Jones content? I can run across real quick.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, what's up?
X has just been wandering around the dock, smoking something, just kind of vibing while everyone seems to be running around the ship. Just kind of looking at this ship, seeing if there's anything familiar to confront or avoid.
Yeah, I'll say as you're looking around, Atrophy comes up and kind of like puts the paws on your jeans. It like stretches against. It is very clearly asking for a ride on the shoulder.
Absolutely.
What's up?
Pick him up. Kind of snuggles in and is purring against your head.
Love him so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright. Beautiful. V, are you doing anything?
Yes, actually. I would love to make my first ever potion.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I think I roll a
Little
d12.
apprentice.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see what it is. I'm hoping for cabbage.
I'm also hoping for cabbage.
What? Forgot about
For
the
who?
cabbage.
There's a cabbage potion.
It's a
Potion of bee cabbage.
Not a cabbage, I don't think.
No, it is a healing potion. That's okay. Maybe next time.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess like healing potions like fine, I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
When are we ever gonna find a use for those?
Perfect. V, you're working in the lab. You're doing your best to make your first potion. Say your hair's probably getting a little frazzled from all like the heat coming off. You got a little poof going on. But finally you pull it out, the shining red swirl of a perfectly brewed healing potion in your hand.
Gosh, whoa, that's fucking awesome, V.
I think this one you can actually consume. I don't think it's gonna explode this time.
Hold my hand for a high five.
Go in for one.
Hell yeah. Save it, and when we need it, we'll use it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never like taught anybody any of this before. So I'm glad it finally worked.
You're an excellent teacher. Oh, it's so pretty. It's like kind of shiny.
Ugh, I wonder what it'll taste like. You know, that's the way you can tell who made your healing potion. They all taste different.
I didn't know that. That makes sense.
That's why mine tastes like fruit punch.
Ooh, an excellent choice.
Thank you. That's it. That's all. We're done.
All right. Is there anything else you're doing before we head off? Talia, this is your last chance before you start on your thing. If you're planning on starting it today.
For my spell?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I would have got the components and everything. Like, how far are we from the Lucky Spiral? Like, how long is it going to take for us to get there?
I think I said 2 days.
Okay.
Wait, let me look.
Yeah, I may have lied. No, it's farther than that. It's
Yeah. Wait, let me. I'm looking at the map. I'm looking at the map.
You got it. You're doing it.
I'm also
25 days.
25 days, so still a bit.
That's basically
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
I had the 2-digit right.
Yeah, you've got
You
that.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll wait till we get out there then to do that.
All right. Perfect. So you all board the ship and get ready to set sail. Nova, are you back to steering your boat
Yeah.
after your rest? Absolutely. Make me a wisdom check.
Love to
Stand next to Nova at the helm, and you get to add extra stuff to it.
What am I at?
You get to add +5.
Fuck yeah. Is that in addition to my proficiency in my modifier?
Uh-huh.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Kind
I
of
can
like
do
holding a map, trying to figure out the fastest way to get there.
24.
Perfect. Yeah, you pull out of there. Hugh is on the deck of the ship, kind of wiping his hands off and like waves at you as the ship pulls out.
I give him a little
Yeah.
cool guy salute, if you will.
I'm gonna turn to Nova. You make a friend?
Yeah. I told him his ship was sick because it's pretty sick.
It's
It was
fucking awesome.
Hugh Jones. He's a cannon guy. Canyon master, I think was the word used. My brain only retained cannon guy. So
Oh, fair. Yeah, that ship is cool. I feel like we
Isn't
should
that sick?
should get V on making ours look cool.
I feel like we did. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nova and V
I
painted
don't
it a little while
remember.
ago, right?
You
I mean,
painted
that's
the
just a
name.
little.
Of the ship. I don't know if you did anything super fancy.
I don't
The
know. I
baby
thought we
gate.
were like drawing like stars and shit on it, but because I vividly remember doing a really bad job.
Yeah, that's what I remember too.
Oh yes, you're right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So let's rewind a
is
little bit.
mediocre.
Let's rewind a little bit. I'll say,
Yeah.
we should. I'm thinking of so many ideas of different like ways we could adorn our ship too.
Yeah.
Like what we have now is great, but I'm thinking of like other things we could do as well.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, as we spend more time on it, our tastes will change.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we can mix it up a little. I think V's, as the artist of the group, kind of in charge of that. But hell
I'll
yeah.
talk to them. Give like
Hell
a
yeah.
bro pat on the back. All right. If you need me, you know where to find me.
I surely do.
I will awkwardly walk away.
Just give a firm thumbs up.
Perfect. Now here's the question for you, Captain.
Yeah.
As we have established,
Yeah,
you can go moderately fast or super fast to get there in a shorter amount of time to try and cut the days. If you go moderately fast, there's a 1 in 20 chance that something bad could happen. If you go super fast, there's a 1 in 12 chance that something goes wrong. What's the vibe?
Let's go. How much does moderately fast versus super fast? How many days do they each cut off?
Moderately fast cuts off 10% of your travel time. Super fast cuts off 20% of travel time.
Let's do moderately fast. She's already been missing for a while. Couple extra weeks isn't gonna hurt, you know what I mean?
So true. All right. So 10%.
That's a comfort to her family.
Yeah, I mean, hey, again, once you get out of the first 48 hours, at that point,
Yeah, that's like the
Might
beauty
as
of
well
exponential
take your
decay.
time.
Is at some point it actually is just kind of about the same.
honestly, yeah.
See, we really probably shouldn't have picked something that's so dire that's so far away.
I mean, in fairness, they probably should have like posted it somewhere more local. You know, they surely
and
did
everyone
say,
there
"I know, let's go to the
sucks.
pirate place that's super far
That's
away."
50
They've
days.
got it.
Honestly, they probably posted it in between here and there, and if no one else has picked it up, then they should be grateful that we
Yeah,
even
That's
can.
literally.
very true.
Honestly.
At a certain point, you got to run with what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Alright.
roll to see if something bad happens.
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
So roll
D20,
me
right?
a D20. Yep.
Okay.
On your journey, and we're cutting off about 2.5 days of travel.
Cool. I'm rolling my new D20.
Ooh.
11. Not
We're
a
all
1.
good. All right, we are gonna just kind of speed this along. What's happening over these days of travel? What's going on? I'm not gonna break it up into chunks. I'm just gonna do it. What's going on? What you doing? What's you up to?
Hallow. Please, I would like to do one hallow spell.
Absolutely.
So it does take a full 24 hours to cast, which is just so sexy and exciting. But it'll last for like forever. So, you know, I think that's worth it.
Yeah. You will take a
So-
level of exhaustion from doing
That's
it, but if it's
cool.
at any point, just kind of a whatever.
Yeah, I think I'll kind of like wait until we're a couple days out and, you know, things are going pretty smooth. We're not really expecting anything to be happening. Done a little extra maintenance on the ship the day before, so it should be fine. And then I think that this just entails truly like I want to say like, you know, a lot of like going to every single corner of this ship and a lot of just like, you know, like feeling the wood on the deck beneath my hands, going and like feeling the ropes that are attached to the mast. Like Talia is a very tactile person, so I think that it's a matter of like going and physically touching all of these elements, and just like little bits of her magic are imbued into them as I cast this spell. I think there's a lot of muttering to herself, kind of. It's a lot of just like, some of it is related, some of it is like, oh, we should replace that, or like, oh, you know, this needs to be looked at again. But then some of it is just like she's talking to herself and is telling like stories about her childhood, about the time that her grandma taught her the trick of like with her dad of, you know, going, okay, we're gonna jump into the pool on 3, 1, 2, and then like you don't jump, and that was like the first little like prank that she ever pulled on somebody. And it's just a lot of like little things like that, and just does that for a whole full day and night, kids.
I think, like, periodically, like, a mug of soup appears in your hand.
Yes.
Or, like, Dawn comes over with, like, some cookies. Or, like, you feel before Honey goes to bed, they, like, drape a blanket around your shoulders. Like, just little small things to keep you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's hard for Talia to like break her concentration in this, but I think that she does kind of like go and give like a little like very grateful look, little like thank you look to Honey, and before she goes back to what she's doing. Yeah, our shit's hallowed now, so you can't be frightened. This fucking fucks. I don't know why more people don't use it.
Because it takes 24
It takes
hours.
24 hours to
cast.
cast. It costs 1,000 fucking gold
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no creatures can be charmed, or nobody can be charmed, frightened, possessed upon entering the area.
Hey,
Uh,
just a small thing.
Yeah.
About this spell that I just looked at.
Yeah.
Fae can't enter the area. I am a Fae.
Ooh.
Surely you can exclude one or more type of those creatures from this effect. So I am excluding Fae and Fiend on account of you are a Fae and I am surely a Fiend.
Honey
and
is forcibly ejected from the
yeah,
ship.
we finished the
as soon as she
spell.
finishes
Honey
casting
and
this.
Reek gets off. No, it's okay. You can exclude those creature types. I am excluding the types that are my friend.
Perfect.
Your friend?
My friends. Mike didn't pick it up. My friends.
All right, beautiful. Yeah, after a full 24 hours of casting, you sure are exhausted, but you feel your magic seeping into the ship, and you just feel a little shudder. And because you communicated and steered the ship earlier, you just hear in the back of your mind just a quiet little, thank you. I imagine this is what putting a sweater feels like. From the ship.
Kind of a little bit out of breath. Do it all for you, baby. Oh my god. Fuck. I'm gonna go take a nap and drink some water. In that order, probably. I don't know.
You get to like your little hammock in the engine room, and there's like a glass of water with ice in it. There's like a breakfast sandwich, and then like the hammock is made up with like a blanket that just got out of the dryer.
I think Talia like just collapses into the hammock with this breakfast sandwich and will just like yell down the hall, be like, I love you, thanks. I'm going to go to bed. And then fucking passes out.
Perfect. What else is occurring over this long travel period?
I think I am, aside from the, daily, day-to-day maintenance of the ship kind of stuff that Nova very often busies themselves with. I know I sent a letter to my sister a little while ago. I am lurking around the mail jug suspiciously several hours a day and hanging out with my wife.
Yeah. You get a letter back about halfway through.
Whoa. I take it into my room and I open it, because the last one was kind of passive-aggressive and now I'm nervous.
Just says, I know we haven't always been each other's best friends before, and I'm sorry for how I brushed you off in the past. I would love to meet up with you. I have a friend who knows how to teleport me places. I could meet up with you if you want. You just tell me when and where, and I'll have them get me as close as they can. Take care. And then instead of a signature, there's just a little heart.
Oh. Here's the thing. I don't know this version of my sister, but I do know the other one. Can I, make some kind of insight check to see if I think this offer is, to save me trouble, or if I think it's because, Rena doesn't want me to come home until they're sure this version of me has changed?
Make me an insight check.
Okay. Not good. 13.
13. Probably a little bit of both.
Okay.
Knows that you are, or those that the old version of you was often traveling all over the place, so it's hard to find a way to meet up. But also doesn't want to just be like, hey, come over, meet my kid. Come hang out. I'm for sure not worried you're gonna bring crime to my door.
Me? I've never done a crime.
Never once.
Yeah, you're so
And I start today. Okay. Cool. In that case then, I think I'm gonna sit in our room until V comes back. Because I actually can't make a decision unless my wife is there. Just ever. Even once.
Mm-hmm.
I think V will probably come back with 3 potions in each hand, and some of them are a little suspicious, but the other hand looks totally okay. and is like looking for a place to put them down. Is like, oh, hi.
Hey, what's what you got there?
Well, my left is the ones that should be dumped. The right is the ones that I think are pretty good.
Nice. You're making some real progress. That's awesome.
Yeah, and hasn't been an explosion since.
Hey, that's good enough. I don't know shit about potions, but that feels like a big win. So.
I think so. What have you got?
Rena wrote back.
Oh. Good?
I think I kind of a mixed bag. She said that she would love to meet me, which is good. She also said she can meet me somewhere else and have a friend teleporter, which to me reads a little bit as don't come home yet. Which I don't know what other me did to fuck this up so bad, and I don't know how to fix it if I don't know what it is. But yeah.
I think it's good she wants to reach out, though. The door is closed.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think I should tell her we're going to the Lucky Spiral? And
I mean, it can't hurt, right?
yeah, is that a weird place to meet up with your sister again when you're there to investigate a murder with your pirate friends and family?
Maybe we you schedule it after, post-murder operation. Yeah. So then, if something goes, horribly wrong, then we have time to, separate.
Sure. Yeah, maybe I'll, I don't know how hard the planets are to travel between the Lucky Spiral. Maybe I'll, find the next closest one and tell her to meet me there, so that if things go really bad on the first one, I can just kind of, hop over real quick and go, hi, everything's fine, I'm here as a tourist. How's it going?
Perfect, exactly.
That's probably fine to do, right?
Yeah, once you go to a new planet, everything that happened before goes away.
Yeah, no one will know. No one needs to know I mean, not that it's gonna go bad, because we're, really good at stuff. Collectively.
True, we've never failed.
Nope.
Not even once.
Not even once. Yeah, everything's fine, And really, we've investigated, houses and stuff all the time, and it's, well, I guess it did go wrong, that one. But other than that, one time, and really the window washing thing, it ended up working, kind of, so...
Yeah. Flawlessly.
Okay. Flawless. Yeah, okay, cool. I gotta go find the guide, because I actually don't know anything about the Lucky Spiral. Kind of just been letting everyone else point, and then I go there.
That's so valid. Directions are hard.
Directions are really hard, and also, I don't know, I just got a lot of the old galaxy stuck in here, and my brain hasn't really caught up to the new one yet, but I'll get there. We were just in the ring of Sunder.
So close. You got, it's the right number of, well, no, it's not the right number of syllables, but you had a similar sound. Zadair. We were close.
There! Cool. Nice. Okay, yeah, cool. It's gonna be fine.
Let me know if you need any help.
Well, we might need to, have fucking X do that link thing again while I'm on this, so they can, in books and plays sometimes, how, one person goes on a date or something, and then there's another person with, a sending spell, and they're, sending information. So we can do that. I'm rambling because I'm nervous.
With us on a date?
No. I mean, when I'm with Rena, so if Rena's oh, where have you been? I'm not oh, the galaxy we're in.
That's smart.
Those places.
Okay, yes. I'm on the same page with you now.
Okay. Yeah, cool. This is fine.
It's gonna be so fine.
Okay. I believe it more when you say it than when I say it.
Yeah,
so
legally I can't lie, so.
That is true. We're married, so you're actually not. No, we're not allowed to lie to each other. That's just how it works. We'll go to jail. Okay. Thank you. I love you. Great job on the potions. You ever need me to be a lab rat and drink one of them, you let me know.
Will do. If you want a healing potion, I've been told they taste different based on who makes them, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sure, yeah, if you've got a spare.
Here, I'll give Nova my first healing potion.
Oh, thanks. I tuck it in my little pocket. I'm adding a special in my inventory. I have potions of healing and potions of healing made by my wife.
Perfect.
It's important.
You can also separate by flavor.
So true. So true. Potion of healing. Fruit punch. Potion of healing. It's like what flavor of Gatorade? You get the blue healing potion or the red healing potion? Cool. I will write a letter back to my sister. Basically, James the Human Man, also am blanking on all of the planets in the Loki spiral, even though I surely did help make it. So I'm just gonna pick one of them that's close to the one we're going to and
Perfect.
say, yeah, I'd love to meet you there. We'll be here in insert number of days here.
Yeah, you certainly can, and send it off. You get a response within like 2 hours. That's like, great.
Nice.
I will see you there.
Okay.
Signed, Reyna.
I spent the rest of the time having a little bit of a panic attack.
All right. What's everybody else up to?
I think that Reese as well is spending time around the mail jug. Well, first they're in the room writing up some letters. Question from Sweet. Sorry, my ADHD brain is going off today, huh? If we can we send like packages through the mail jug as well, or no? Like
Little ones.
little ones. So if I wanted to send like money in the mail jug, is that cool? Would it
Yeah,
fit?
absolutely.
Great. So they've got one little package put together, and there's a little note in there that says, "Dear Captain Florence, maybe this can postpone our meeting." And I think they put 10 platinum in there and package that up. And they have another little letter that they've written. But this one, I think it's like a draft. And then they actually go and find V. If
All
I
right.
can. And so once they find them wherever they are, they're in their room, maybe the kitchen. Where do you think V hangs out the most?
I think right now she's probably in the greenhouse doing like some maintenance, like making sure everything's like growing okay, nothing's like getting overwatered, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they come in through the doorframe and kind of like knock on the side and say, "Hey, I didn't want to
Hey,
disrupt you, but hi.
what's up?
I need your your advice, I think."
Yeah.
Okay, they just slide over this little draft that they have written, and you can see on it, it says, oh, I almost flipped you all over. It says, "Hey, Lady Asp," but they like mark out Asp and write Addison. And they're like, "Nice hearing from you the other day. When you sent your last letter, I didn't know if you wanted to, so it was good to hear from you. Hope you're well, Reese." That's all that's written there.
Oh, okay. Love this. I feel like, is
Mhm.
this, do we think, the final draft?
It felt like it because there was nothing else coming to my mind. So that's why I came here. Because
No.
I looking at it, I can tell that, it's not a final draft, but it, drawing blanks here. So
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so definitely can work with this. I feel like this is like a great framework, like an outline, like we got the important things there. We gotta add a little bit of like fluff and filler,
I didn't want to like they haven't sent anything. Like that first letter that they sent, it was just information. That's it. Which is like great. It's what we needed, but there was like not even like any kind of talk to me at all. So which is like fine, I guess. I took your advice from the other day, right? When we're back over there, and you told me, just to ask them what's going on, what we wanted. And I was like, "Hey, what do you want?" And they were like, "Hey, you're gorgeous. And I was like, wait, no, you're gorgeous. So we didn't talk about it, like, at all. That did not happen at all. So I don't know what to do. Or if this would be too much. Like, is even sending a letter too much?
I don't think it's too much. The worst thing that can happen is they just, like, don't address, like, the letter the next time you see them. So I'd say, like, maybe go for it, but, like, a little bit. Like, test the waters.
Okay. Well, I feel like this is the test, right?
Yeah.
What? I think it's, I mean, like I said, there's nothing else coming to mind, V. I don't know what else to put in there. You're saying spruce it up a little bit. What else do I put?
Yeah, so we've traveled a lot. Has there been, like, anything good that's reminded you of them? Or, like, something maybe you'd want to send? We have a ton of flowers here. We could press some and send them in the letter.
Yeah. I know that Addison had given Reese flowers. I don't know what type they were, but if there is, like, a similar or the same kind of flowers there, they'd press that and add that to the envelope. Yeah. So in the greenhouse, he, like, points to random the flower there. That is exactly what they gave me last time I saw them. So we can.
See, it's a little bouquet of, like, baby's breath, kind of growing in the tiny white.
Oh, that's what grows on their hair. Anyway, how cute. Yeah. So, baby's breath. Sure. There's that. I can add that in there.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. I'll add that,
Got
and then
the
I'll
flowers.
clean this up. And then I'm good.
I would say, like, maybe that you're thinking about them, you know, just kind of like a little, like, nudge that they're on your mind.
I don't want to be desperate. Is that okay to say that? This is V. This is, like, my first time in a minute, like, actually, like, talking to somebody past 2 days. So
No, that's fair.
Okay,
But
I'll add that.
I think you can do it. I feel like just like a little reminder. Like, you don't have,
A
it
little-
doesn't have to be like a profession or like a confession of love. Just like a little something.
Yeah. So yeah, this is just like, hey, just checking in kind of thing, because we had a great time. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. Thinking about you, adding flowers, doing that. Perfect.
Perfect.
Woo! I think, like, they're just
Do you wanna, like,
kind of shake it
say-
out. No, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm
Okay.
calm, collected. It's just, it's a lot. I didn't think they were gonna say hi back, but then, like, Talia just went ahead and did that for me. So now I know the door's open. I'm gonna go ahead and send that
She's
letter.
your best
So
wingman.
yeah, honestly, I gotta thank them next time I see her. So yeah, I'm gonna fix this up, send out this letter.
All right, you can do it. I believe in you.
Perfect, thank you. And that's what they do.
Perfect. And while Reese is fixing up this letter to send, that is where we are going to take our break. So we shall be back here in about 10 to 15 minutes. Don't change that Twitch channel. Take care of your needs. Get a snack. Drink some water. Use the bathroom. See you soon. Mwah! Bye. and welcome back from break. We unfortunately do not have Reed with us for the rest of this session, but we're gonna keep on going. Reed, we miss you. R.I.P. Reed's fine.
It's not R.I.P.
Alright. They're in a better place.
And that place is their bed where they are laying down, very much alive.
Yes, very much. They're all
I
good.
can still hear their voice. In the VODs.
Just hear Frankie's whine coming through the airwaves.
It's like V's OD. Huh.
You're so true. Okay. All right. So Reese, you were in the middle of fixing these letters and sending them. Is there anything else you are doing?
I think those were the main two things that they wanted to do. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what the main things they want to do those weeks. And then, yeah.
All right, I will say you do get 2 letters back.
Oh, shoot.
The first comes from the asp, and it's very simple. Just says, "These flowers are beautiful. Thank you so much. I would love to hear what you've been up to on your adventures. I'm sure you're not at the Lucky Spiral yet, but has the voyage at least been interesting? Take care." Signed. Just signed asp.
Okay. Nice. Okay, I think they like that. They put that in their back pocket. They'll try to like write up a little letter later for that. And then they also open the second one.
Yes, the second one is indeed from Captain Florence, who says, "Well, this certainly covers some of the debt. I'm still sending my first mate to you, because I still need a favor. You owe me more than just some gold." And that's it.
Perfect. They kind of, their jaw gets a little tight, and they fold it up, and I don't think they're gonna respond to Florence. But they put it where they store the first letter that they got, somewhere deep in the back of their drawer. And yeah, they're gonna disassociate by writing little letters back to the asp. That's what they're gonna do.
All right, beautiful. What else is happening on the ship? I will say, Matilda, the cat, does, kind of lock on to X and Atrophy, and X, you see Matilda, just this grumpiest old lady cat, just big and mean and just wants to lay around in the sun, has like kind of become very fond of Atrophy, and will just kind of follow Atrophy around, and will occasionally let you pet her. But that's it. Getting a little less aloof, but still, of course, carries her little fish toy absolutely everywhere.
Amazing. Yeah, I think X spends a lot of time, I mean, basically every night writing things down in their journal. Still very intrigued by y'all's situation. I don't have any like specific named NPCs, but would there be anyone who I would know who would know anything about souls transferring between bodies, between like dimensions, I guess, or be associated with anyone in this crew, or like would know how to get research on them. Like just kind of putting feelers out. If I could like drop a letter to anyone, I want to get in on the letter writing. Everyone seems to have fun with it.
Make me a. You know what we're gonna do? I want you to make me a history check and add your charisma to it.
Okay. That's a 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 1 is 14.
All right, so you did a job, for lack of a better term, a while back, with a scholar in the Kalara's system who did a lot of studying about their field is the planes and how they intersect with each other and are layered on top of each other, and has gone into a little bit like, well, if there are planes where you can like pass, you know, theoretically above and below into like the astral plane, the material plane, demi-planes, all that, then it stands to reason that there are also places that you can or you can be sent like horizontally, and maybe those are different dimensions. So has done a little bit of research on this area that you could reach out to.
Yeah.
This professor's name is Dr. Martin Dreiser.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna drop a letter, basically just saying that I know they were doing research on the ways different planes interact, and wanted to know if anything more came out of that, or has anyone approached them recently talking about it, that I had an interesting situation that I thought they might have insight into.
Yeah, they.
Cool.
Go with. All right, perfect.
Nothing very specific at all.
Cool. Just a general, hey, remember that thing? What's up?
Yeah.
Perfect. Absolutely. You can get that sent off. Anything else people are doing?
Got a concept. I think at some
Hit
point
me.
over this time, I'm gonna go to Nova and be like, "Hey, super weird. So, what did we got? Did we get anything? I think you remember. I remember you mentioning something about the person who, you know, super scary lady standing over us when we woke up here, or might have tried to kill us. You know, you said that Dahlia said something about her. Do we have like a name or something?
Yeah, that's such a good question. Let me sit here and think about it for just a second.
I'm pretty sure it was Alexis Bancroft. I'm just roleplaying.
Yeah.
I have it in my notes.
Yeah, it was like Alexis Bancroft or something. I got like coordinates potentially. I don't know if we like want to go find them necessarily, but
Well, I mean, if we want, I think I can take a look. Take a
at
little-
her.
Yeah, see what she's doing. Well, I could do one of two things, which is why I wanted to ask you. I could either take a look and see what she's up to, like right now, which could be nothing. She could be like sleeping or pooping or whatever, and that's not going to be super interesting. But you know,
sure.
Or I can try to see if there is any kind of like legendary information about her, and try to see if there are any stories. I mean, if she's somebody that we pissed off who seems that powerful, there might be. But either one, a little bit of a gamble. Kind of wanted to get your take on it, just see what you think.
Yeah, I mean, like legend stuff might be fun. I don't know how high up there she is. She might just be like a guy, you know, working for a guy or whatever, but could be neat though. Could be cool to find. I mean, I feel like, you know, we've got kind of a bad track record with underestimating guys who then turn out to be fucking bananas magically.
True.
So it can't hurt to make sure there isn't, like Alexis Bancroft, known lich and also shitty guy.
Yeah, that would be helpful. Okay, so we can go for that one,
Yeah.
I guess. And then I can always, if I have to try the other one later, can do that at a
Cool.
later point in time. Sure. Cool. Then could you actually help me with this?
Yeah, I could do my best.
You don't really have to do a lot. You just kind of just be
Yes.
here, and then when I come out of it, I'm just gonna start talking, and you could just like
Sure.
write down as much of it as you can. That would be great.
Let me, I've got this sort of fantasy bag of snacks that I have I'm eating out of here on my lap. Let me just like really quickly put that, because I don't want to spill it, when you need me and when
Of
I'm writing
course.
stuff
Yeah,
down.
obviously.
So let me, don't mind me, let me just, yeah.
Cool.
I don't want to spill my potato chips everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you need support from me, like magically? Do you need me to like
I don't
shoulder
think so.
massage or I don't know?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
I kind of it helps, just anything that you can remember about her and about that moment and about anything that Dahlia told you about her. Any little bit can kind of help.
Yeah. So I mean, Dahlia didn't say that much. It was kind of like she was like dangling the carrot with it,
Yeah.
But I will kind of recite whatever it was that Dahlia told me, and then I surely did take notes the first time we met Alexis Bancroft. So let me just half elven woman, blonde, looks like she's been in a fight. Magic was like this weird, gross, like putrid green color. Totally probably murdered us. I don't have a lot more in the tank.
No, that's perfect. And you kind of look back up, and Talia has already started casting, and as she does, she's just is repeating a lot of this information, but is kind of formulating it into a story, and then at a certain point kind of like leaves off and waits for the magic to try to weave the rest of it as I cast Legend Lore.
Oh yeah.
All right. You cast Legend Lore, and I think Talia is somebody who, does a lot of mechanical stuff, as a ship engineer, does all of that. So I think in your mind's eye, you see something that looks like a ship manual kind of float into view. And it's got like a rough sketch of Alexis Bancroft on the cover, and it kind of flips open and flips through a couple pages. And it opens on a picture of Talia, V, Honey, Nova, and Alexis Bancroft all kind of standing arms together, like smiling at a camera, and there's a newspaper clipping. And the title of the newspaper clipping is New Heroes on the Scene, ? And then it flips forward a little bit more, and there's another one of Alexis kind of holding some sort of award thing, like kind of like a key to the city kind of deal. Well, the rest of your friends are all standing in the background clapping, and then it goes forward a little more, and it starts fading. It becomes less and less distinct as this is flipping, but the last thing you see before the manual just disappears and the spell completes is you see Alexis Bancroft and Dahlia shaking hands.
Ooh. Ooh, that's so juicy! Didn't expect to get much of anything out of that. Oh, that's fantastic. I think that Talia kind of... Because it's very different. I think she was expecting it to be like the first time that she cast it with Honey, where she got like a riddle that she just knew now. But in this case, it was just kind of images and kind of comes out of it. And it's like... Nova, I think she might have been on our crew.
What?
I was seeing, it was like images. It was like pictures or photographs. And it was you and me and Honey and V and her, and we were all like standing together smiling, and there was like a newspaper headline that talked about all of us, calling us new heroes, and she was doing something good, and we were happy for her. And then it was her and Dahlia shaking hands.
Huh.
And that was all I got.
That's weird. I mean, she, killed us, so
Tried.
it must be.
Well,
But
you said sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
You said something about Dahlia saying that we had made some kind of agreement with her, or we were about to make an agreement with her.
No, I think
you
did. Or
Are you sure it was you? Are you sure it wasn't Alexis making it for us?
No, I think it
Okay.
was me.
Okay.
But maybe whatever deal I was making Alexis was too. Or I mean, it seems like I pulled out of it or something. Maybe she kind of stepped up and filled the void that I left.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe she still wanted to do whatever it was, and we didn't.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, do you think there's any point in reaching out to her? She seems like the type who'd give like an evil villain monologue about all the wrongs that we did or whatever.
That's
so
true.
at the very least, get some exposition.
Maybe. I mean,
It's a big word for Alma.
it's a big word. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I mean, I don't think we've written her a letter yet, have we?
No.
Could
And
try.
I mean, I surely do have her coordinates now, so I guess technically we could.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you need that to, but
Yeah, but like maybe if we have her name, which is what we need, I think maybe
We
if
do have her
we
name.
try to explain and say, hey, like, it's not us. We don't know what happened. We don't know if there was a falling out, but like the us that's here, it's
But I
not the other us.
I'm trying to remember what she said in V's dream, but I think she knows that.
She knows that.
That it's
right?
not, that we're not us.
She just doesn't care? I don't know. I feel like the more I find out about who we were here, the more confused I am.
Yeah,
'Cause
right? Nothing, like,
if
I'm trying to
she-
follow the footpath, but it's like I keep hitting a wall.
If she was somebody that we cared about, then was she not that bad, or were we worse?
That's a question for the ages, isn't it?
Yeah,
Maybe both.
fucking probably.
Are you
Yeah.
guys doing something important? Sorry, I just wanted to make a sandwich, but it like
We're magic stuff.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
little,
Hanging out, gals being
Yeah.
pals.
yeah,
Cool.
That made
Cool.
it sound like we are truly just pals.
the
I've created a
dynamics
weird-
going on here are pretty on the ship are pretty clear.
Okay, that's
You guys,
relieving.
are you good? You okay?
Okay, Talia.
but yeah, it's about the normal amount of okay.
Yeah, I just wanted
Whatever
to let
that is.
you know that I sent a letter to one of my friends who, well, friend is a strong word, acquaintance, colleague, not like an enemy, like they're cool.
Yeah.
Trying to get some more information about what might have happened to you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Means
So-
a lot.
Yeah. Also, I've been sort of sitting on some information that I didn't want to tell you all, because, well, when we first met, I didn't really know what your deal was, what was going on.
It was kind of a big day.
It was
So-
it
Yeah.
was a big day. It's V. Full name NV Everbright. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure your timelines of what you think happened line up with what has happened here on this end of things. I think there's just a lot of information you all don't know about yourselves.
Do you know something about V?
I found a death certificate.
Actually, that kind of tracks.
Yeah.
In a fucked up. When was it? If you
A
don't,
year-
sorry.
A year and a
bad.
half ago, roughly.
Oh, that is more recent. Okay.
Yeah. Did it say what the cause of death was?
Did it?
It just said cause of death unknown.
No.
Hmm.
I really thought Mills was just telling Mara no. That's not.
No, it doesn't.
I was like,
No, try
New
again.
choice. I feel like maybe V should be here for this.
yeah.
Okay, here, let me, I will use my psychic link and go, hey love, I don't know what you're doing right now, but, X has some information about maybe your past life. Well, like the one that this body had, not the, you know, do you want to just come down to the galley when you get a chance?
On my way.
Great, thank you, love you.
Love you too. I'll come down to the galley.
Yeah, so
Hey.
V. Hi. Yeah, not a whole lot of information, intel, really. Just that you died a year and a half ago, apparently, or there's a record of your death.
That tracks.
Why does that track?
I said.
Well, it just happens occasionally, but I bounce back most of the time.
That's not how things are supposed. Why?
That's an excellent question. I wish I could tell you.
So you just die and then you're not dead?
From past experience, yes.
I guess the question is, I mean, we know what brought you back or saved you in the old days. But what did it here?
What was that in the old days?
Honestly, X, I don't know if you'd believe me if we told you.
I
Fucking
feel like
weird.
I'm suspending so much disbelief every single time we have a conversation,
Yeah.
so you might as well just tell me.
I think, you know, like when you're in a ship and then like you're kind of trying to patch holes and then more water keeps coming through. That would be kind of the situation we're in. I think the suspension of disbelief required would be an unpatchable hole in the hull, and it would surely just go down a rabbit hole. Just a fucked up guy.
Fucked up guy.
Yeah.
Cool. So fucked up guy just did that for some reason that we don't need to go into detail on.
I don't even know if we ever knew why. Really? I mean, you know, look at her. I don't know why you wouldn't. She's like the prettiest, nicest, coolest person in the world. But you know, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Can Reese be walking by to get in
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get everybody in here.
Reese also wanted a sandwich.
Yeah.
Reese
It's
walks in like,
lunchtime.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, oh, snack time in the kitchen. What's up? Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey.
Reese, have you
snacking
ever
on?
died?
No. Why would you want? Whoa. No. I mean,
No,
like,
I'm just checking.
grab some salt, put over their shoulder. No. Why would you even say that?
No, I don't know. I'm just checking.
Why?
it happens more than you'd think. You know,
Yeah, shockingly.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Have you died?
I got really close once.
Feel that?
Can I, V, can I, just try and sort of, like, I mean, I don't want to be weird, but I do kind of want to like pray with around you, not in like a weird way. I'm not trying to like convert you to anything. You know, it's not like I'm inviting you to the youth group and it turns out to be like a prayer session. I just kind of want to get a vibe check from Zirian.
Yeah, definitely. Do I need to like do anything?
I'm just gonna like put my hands on your shoulders and just like close my eyes and focus and see if I can sense anything.
Roll me a religion check.
Can I give them guidance?
Absolutely.
Slay.
That is a 4 on guidance. That brings my roll up to 15, plus 8 is 23.
Hell yeah.
All right. You start focusing. Close your eyes, begin to pray. What's like the question you're trying to find the answer to?
I think the way X prays in their mind is like, okay, Zirian, let's go. What the fuck is up with this person? Come on. I know you want to tell me.
You focus and it's a series of images fled to you. So some pictures you see these like young life kind of flashing before you, like you see her playing in the park with her parents, kind of exploring and getting into trouble and all of these wonderful things. And then you see her getting older, setting out on an adventure, meeting Nova, meeting the rest of the crew, meeting this Alexis Bancroft is also in that mix. Traveling together, and these images are going faster and faster, almost like the old school slides are like clicking into place, like super, super fast.
Mm-hmm.
And it's becoming almost like a full movie, but it's just super choppy. And what you see is someone coming up to V, and V perishing by this person's hand. And you see shortly after that V on the ground and Nova running up and like grabbing V, and then you see just a burst of green magic kind of fill Nova's space, like a full like ball of light just kind of fills, and that image stays for a while. Like you could tell that it's like still flicking, but that image is just repeating over and over and over and over, and then all of a sudden you see the light fly out from Nova and into V, and V wakes up, and you watch Nova kind of grabs V's face, and they put their heads together, and that's where the vision ends.
Huh. I don't really know how to describe the emotions I'm feeling right now. I feel like I saw something that like wasn't my business, but it was your past here, as far as I can tell. Now I'm just like squinting, looking at Nova.
What?
Oh, they're so fucking weird.
What did I do? I've just been standing here.
You brought her back.
But who back?
Oh.
I think Reese
At
whips
some
to-
point. At some point, V died and Nova brought them back. But I'm also, it had to have happened more than once because you were only dead for a few moments, and they wouldn't have written a death certificate for that. What? Oh my.
Huh. No, you could do
whoever's
that, Nova.
I can't.
Here.
I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah, Mark?
all y'all in this room, just make me a quick intelligence check.
Don't worry, guys. I've got this.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
Maybe I'll get a. Actually, here, wait. I'm gonna use my Nova
Right
die.
away.
Oh, I'll use my.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh my goodness.
10.
Reese got somehow a nat 20, which is great.
Nice.
It's only 22 though, but yes.
I rolled so low. I have a 6, so I think X is just like, what the fuck? Why is it so? Why are you all so fucking weird?
And yeah.
Wish I knew.
All right. Reese, you're stuck on the like. Why would there be a death certificate if she was only dead a few minutes? And you've had a shady past. You know, you've done some things, and you think, well, if someone thinks you're dead, but you're not, why wouldn't you just play along? Keep you safe a little bit longer.
Sometimes, it's better off. You know, you're just better off dead, depending on
What?
situations. Well, like, you know, letting other people think that you're dead.
Oh, like
Oh.
legally dead. Yes,
Yeah,
that is
legally
very
dead.
true, actually. It's really
Yeah.
helpful.
So, not that weird. Playing it smart. Depending on what you're...
Okay, that
running
part I will give you the green light, the stuff. I witnessed
Wait,
kind
green
of
light?
your whole life, very quickly. Just the highlights. There, yeah. When you or other you saw other her die after someone came up and did something, there was this green light, and it sort of burst out of you and went into, or other you and went into other her.
Hey, Mara. Here's the thing. I, James the Human Man, know what happened in this moment, obviously. Can I roll some kind of check to see if Nova can figure it out?
Roll me an Arcana check. Does that feel fair?
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry. It's fair. I just am fucked. But that's okay. It's a fair ruling. Oh, fuck you.
use my inspiration. No, use my inspiration to
sure?
reroll that. Yeah, because, yeah.
Thank you. All right, dice. Come on. 2.
Oh,
James, hey James, do you want to use my inspiration from?
Oh my god.
And for the love of God, please roll a different die.
Yeah,
Please. 2 different d20s. I cannot ever see. Sure.
Oh my God.
All right. Oh god. Here's the. It's the one I made myself. It doesn't normally roll well, but you know,
Gonna
who's
give it
to
a
say?
shot.
We gotta give it a shot. Power of gay love. 18. That for me, that's almost as high as I physically can roll. So
We'll take it. We'll take an 18.
thank
I
you
was
all.
about
I
to
love
say
you.
it. I was about to say, if you buy me a grilled cheese at LARP, I'll give you another roll.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it.
No grilled cheese for you now.
No.
True. I'll tell the guy not to sell you one. I'm just
No.
kidding. I won't do that.
I didn't get to try one. They sold out. Anyways,
So you have to, here. We'll talk about grilled cheese later. Yeah. I have a lot to say.
That's a
on this
whole nother
subject,
topic
so-
of conversation. With an 18, you think about this ball of green light, and you think about your first time being in this world and how your magic was shaped.
Mhm.
What happens when you do magic? This ball coming out and going into V, and you think about this mysterious benefactor who is giving you these powers. You think these two things might be linked. This might have been the origin of Other U's Warlock Pact.
Yeah. I think Nova kind of like you're talking about the green light, and I think Nova like is listening to you, and then like their eyes kind of go into like middle distance, and they're very clearly not listening to you. And then you see their gaze kind of drop down to their arm where all their tattoos are, and specifically those like emerald green vines that kind of weave in between the star charts and through them. And her hand just kind of like comes up and rubs her wrist for a minute, and then like they're paying attention again, and I just reach out and I take V's hand and I kind of just hold it tight.
Give a squeeze.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that tracks, I guess.
That tracks because
I would do anything to save V.
okay.
Can I say I'm a romantic?
That's very sweet and reckless.
You said that like you don't believe it, but I'm gonna just take it at surface
No,
level and say thank you.
I believe you feel
Okay.
that way. I have seen enough from all of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Did you? No, sorry. Go ahead.
And X is, as this has been happening, has pulled out their journal, is also writing things down. I'm just trying to keep track of the many moving parts and parties connected to
Sure.
the 5 of you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. This person who, did that, were you able to make out any details on them? I mean, if it's someone that we were worried about enough that we thought it was better if he stayed dead, I feel like they should be on our radar now.
Where do I remember them looking like?
You remember that they were cloaked, but I think you caught just as they turned away, just a flick of blonde hair shot into focus, but that's all you could make out.
It's hard to see. They're wearing a cloak. I think they were blonde. Does that
I
mean
just look
anything?
at Talia.
Fucking God.
And now I look
Yeah.
at Talia.
Yeah,
Out loud,
Lisa's
people.
too. Yeah, what does
Yeah.
that mean?
No,
I'm very
yeah,
lost too.
Just okay, yeah. So, cards on the table. This person who was like trying to kill other us and like might still be, probably is out there. Sends spooky dreams sometimes. It's crazy. Her name's Alexis. Apparently, we used to be buddies with her, and then something happened, and now we're not. And blonde.
Oh, I think I
So-
did see her, in the memories. Not.
Oh.
Yeah, not otherwise.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Alexis.
Yeah.
Noted.
Also, she killed us the night that we got kind of popped into these
Yeah.
bodies.
So,
She killed
You
you
sure
here
tried.
or your
All of
other
us.
place?
other,
Here or
other them.
We like woke up and we just
Gotcha.
kind of knew
Well,
we
So
died.
she's killed
Yeah.
V at least twice.
Mm,
Wow.
Yeah.
Did
Okay.
Did any of the rest of us have death certificates, or was it just V?
That was the only one that I found.
I feel like I should be better at faking that shit at this point, but I'm like,
Do you
before,
want
it
to
would've
fake
been
your
no
death?
problem.
Well, it was pretty difficult to find that one. I didn't have a whole lot to go
That's
on.
fair. That's really fair. I mean, it could be fun.
Any
Could be fun.
In a while.
Any
Drop a
other
piano on you. Sorry. Yeah?
No, this is X, not
actually-
Amelia. Any other weird things, alliances, allegiances, connections? I feel like I've inferred enough context from whatever Honey has going on.
It's a lot, yeah. If you know, let me know.
I mean, all I know about, and I kind of hold up the hand that's not holding V's hand with like more tattoos. Whatever I made a pact with is in the Cyclones. I don't know who or what it is, but I know they are there.
At the mention of the Scythelands X, you just feel a little like the hair on the back of your neck stands up, and you just hear a whispered, take them, Scythelands, go.
Yeah. Scythelins. Good. That's direction I need to take you. So.
Cool.
Okay.
Maybe we're gonna get there, and it's gonna actually all be really cool. And
Yeah.
Nova's patron is gonna be like, "Hey guys, here's
A normal guy.
some weapons and shit," or I don't
That'd
know,
be cool.
something cool. That'll be really
a normal
cool
guy
and fun.
just casting blank checks for resurrection.
That would
Yeah,
be sick.
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I
My
mean, the
dad's
last
pretty
guy
nice.
I pacted
so-
with, whenever I tried to ask him questions, he just kind of
Dad.
gave me drugs and disappeared. So,
Yeah.
you know, I'd really rather, I'd rather have
I know a
guy
guy like that. That's so fun. Oh, it's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, you know, it was like funny, but also like, God, at what cost? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. That was some crazy shit.
It was
Bet.
some crazy shit.
Oh, whatever's in the Scytheland, it's feeling very destiny heavy
Oh,
on my end.
Okay.
Well, not for me,
Okay.
but
Cool.
for you. So that's
sure. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah.
That
It's
you're not
inevitable.
included in the destiny. Yeah.
and I might be, but I
Oh, okay.
don't think so.
What about
I have-
Reese? Is Reese in the destiny?
Yeah, you're part of it.
I am.
All
Sure.
5 of you, Scythelands.
Whoa.
Cool.
Okay.
And I gotta take you, so.
Question, X. Remember those dreams you talked about? How they can like change?
Dreams. Which dreams?
But like, you get a dream and it tells you what to do. And
Right, yes.
You
mhm.
got to kill somebody. That
Or
has
just weird voices, yeah.
Oh, okay. Weird voices. Cool. We're still good, right? Like we're still good because I know you get a little frustrated and you've been calling us weird. I'm weird adjacent, just to if anything has changed.
But don't try to
Yeah,
distance
no.
yourself from what's going on.
Yeah,
here.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I am from this.
Woke up in our
you know,
longboat. I don't know.
Yeah.
man.
I'm
I am from this plane. I just have to make that clear. I'm a little.
yeah, no. I'm mentally ranking how weird the shit is going on with each and every one of you, and you are at the bottom of the list right now. So
Well, I want to know the ranking now.
Yeah, can we get the rest of that actually? I'm interested
Okay.
in that.
well, first is Honey.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Next, now, Nova, you've jumped up, actually.
Alan.
Previously, now followed by V.
Slay.
And then that leaves you, of course, Talia.
These are
And
fucking
Reese.
rookie
you're there.
numbers. I gotta get those numbers
Yeah,
up,
fucking
man.
get up there. What are you doing?
I know.
It's not really a competition. It's more my
It is
inability to know
now.
what the fuck. Oh my god. Dear Syrian. Yeah, so yeah, I did tell you that if I planned on betraying you or switching it up, I'd let you know. So
That is true.
And that's very
Um,
nice of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
thanks. Yeah. Well,
So
I mean,
I don't really know where I fall in that list. As
I
far
was
as
gonna ask
weirdness.
you, like, where you think you'd land on that list.
Mm. I think most of the weirdest stuff is kind of over, because it's mostly just following whatever the voice in my head tells me to go. So
And isn't that what we all do in the end?
yeah, it's the exact same thing.
So true, bestie.
Yeah, so
Like for most of us, it's like your conscience.
I
or
feel like if I
you
put
know.
myself above you, Tali, it's going to hurt your feelings, unfortunately.
No, you can. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm ranked this low. My feelings are already hurt. It's fine.
I mean, if we're just talking about like,
Wait,
I've only come back to life once, so
that's cool. Okay, so I have to die and come back to life, I guess. to
Please
get
Please
Don't
don't
do
do
that.
that. Please don't. I don't think I can
Really?
fit more warlock pacts in this bad boy.
That's true. Oh
yeah, I know you don't
can-
know a whole lot about Zirian, but like I do serve like a god of death, so I really would. It's complicated.
Mm,
Yeah.
I get that.
Well, anyone else got any skeletons in their closet that they want to throw into the limelight while we're ranking weirdness? Feels like
I
a
came
good.
here with
I
fewer
don't think-
skeletons, which is so weird.
We can get some skeletons. We could put some skeletons in your closet.
I don't think any of my skeletons are going to be relevant here.
Scratch pipes up and goes, one time I saw a ghost.
Whoa, tell me more
I
right
saw-
now.
No way.
Yeah, I saw a ghost.
What
It was a ghost of a sea lion.
No shit.
Yeah, and I was like on land, and those are in the sea. because that's
So
their
true.
name. And it was just kind of walking around, and then it looked at me, and then it disappeared.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Yeah.
While Scratch is actually, let me roll for that. Okay, nope. Yeah, while Scratch is like telling their story, Reese like kind of grabs the letter that they got from Captain Florence in their back pocket, and is kind of fiddling with it, but they tuck it back, and they're a little bit more tense, but they just kind of like lean back and just listen in on Scratch's story. But I'll roll a deception if I need to. But yeah, Reese is not in the mood for sharing.
I've got a pretty fucking crazy bonkers passive perception. Can I try and clock that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you rolling a stealth? What's the vibe?
Yeah. I think that's is it a deception or is it stealth?
Yeah, roll a deception.
Cool.
Okay. I rolled a 9 plus 6 is 15.
My passive perception is a 23.
Well, shit.
I think Nova like clocks it.
Mm.
They're like doesn't move their head, but like their eyes kind of dart at the movement and look at it, and then they like make eye contact with you, and she doesn't say anything, very pointedly, but just like kind of sharing that look of like, I saw that, I'm not gonna push. If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you. Like a little nod.
Mm-hmm. They give like a little. They give like a little smile, not like it's just like a kind of thing, and
Sure.
just turn back to Scratch.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Good team weirdness.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we gonna do about Alexis? I have coordinates.
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
Where are the coordinates? Where's it to?
Oh yeah, hey Diana, that's such a good fucking question, and I'm really glad that you have the brain cell today.
I was wondering because I didn't write that down in my notes, but I was like, did we just do it and I forgot? Yeah, where?
I think I wrote down the coordinates. Yeah, can I look at a map?
Absolutely, you can look at a map.
I would also like to look at a map.
Yeah.
Where? Yeah. Tell me everything. Where?
The coordinates put her currently somewhere in the not somewhere in the Castellian Jewel.
Get out of my system.
Now.
Can we tell what planet?
Yeah.
Make Mara look at all the planets in the jewel right now.
If you want to give me a vibe, I can throw a planet at you. I surely did make the guy.
Yeah. None of my docks are opening.
You got it.
I'm in dock purgatory.
You want me to describe each of the planets? Would that be helpful?
No, I'm
Okay.
running. I'm there.
You got it.
Everything's
Nice.
fine.
Good job. Good work. You're doing a
I
good
can
job.
tell a ghost story right now. One time I saw my grandma's ghost. It was fucking crazy. I didn't think it was.
Oh
my God.
Diamis.
Oh.
Planet Diamis.
Why?
I know that one.
James just make that face. I don't know what's there.
Diana, that's the big snowy place where we just had
Yeah.
oh yes, the
Oh,
celestial that you can
yeah.
find on our YouTube.
And I'm there.
The place where there's no people, famously. Like so
Yeah.
few people. And I'm also there.
Interesting.
Me too.
It's so sweet.
I
Fuck yeah.
think Nova's got the map, and Talia busts out like the guide to the expanse, and is just like trying to co-coordinate. Lands on that planet and goes, "Fuck! Why do we always have to go to the
What?
place? It's fucking cold there."
Ah
Cold
man.
as shit.
I know.
And it's incredibly barren.
I don't do great in cold. It's fun for like 5
Yeah.
minutes, and
More of
then
a
Yeah.
beach person. Yeah.
yeah.
It's
You
just
don't
like
have
if
to
it's snowing.
go there.
Nothing good has ever
We
happened to us on a
probably
planet where it was
should,
cold.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Only
That
bad
goes
things
for
happen on
egg.
cold planets.
We probably
and I
will,
think-
though.
While you all are discussing this, planet cold burr plan and all talking amongst yourselves, that is where we are going to call today's session. It's a little bit shorter one today, but thank you all so much for joining us. And remember, we have Crow Lane tomorrow. And on Wednesday, we do not have a Starfarers episode, but we do have the premiere of Dance with Death, GM'd by the incomparable James. So make sure you are there. And with that, see you later. I don't have a sign off. I just realized for this campaign.
Come up with one right now, off the dome. You got it. You got it. Stick the landing. You can do it.
See you later.
Hey! There you go.
Yeah.
Good one.
Thank you. Thank you. I almost said smell you later, so it only go up.
Also good.